What is guys, Hyro once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Run Kingdom. So in this video, I want to do a little bit of a pre-team building for our new crunchy chip cookie and kind of go over what my theory is and what my method is going to be when I'm building a team with this new cookie who we have a kind of quote-unquote skill leak for, which I shared in the previous video. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so this is going to be a website. It's noff or noff.gg / cookie run kingdom / team builder, a website that I've actually got introduced to by a viewer who has shared me a team using this website. So I thought it would be pretty interesting to kind of see what we can make with the new cookie that is supposed to come out, which is going to be crunchy chip cookie. So in a previous video, I shared with you guys the skill leak that we had for crunchy chip cookie. So using that leak and the possibility of his skill, I want to try making a team that you can try to use with crunchy chip cookie, and that is going to be, of course, the return of summoners, or it's actually going to be more of like a full summoner comp, because crunchy chip cookie's skill says that he himself can utilize debuffs that the summoned units are able to get. So it is going to be very interesting. Of course, this is going to be geared towards the arena more than the story mode, but I feel like if this guy is going to get that skill where he is able to utilize the buffs of a summoned unit, he's gonna be broken not only for the arena but also for the world exploration as well. But let's get started first. Of course, the first cookie that we are going to need, okay, the two core, all right, is gonna be cotton as well as pumpkin pie. All right, and here's the reason why. These two cookies have abilities where they're able to buff the summoned unit, and of course cotton is gonna be the one increasing the attack of the summoned unit, and Pompon or Pumpkin Pie is going to be the one increasing the attack speed of the summoned units. Okay, so both of them are going to be an essential part of this build, because if crunchy chip cookie is able to get the buff from these two before he uses his skill, he is actually going to do a nasty amount of damage, in my opinion. Because if we look closely at the screen right now, you're going to be able to see that content skill is going to actually increase the attack of the summoned units by 75% while the lantern is lit, which means that while she is healing for 9 seconds. All right, so for 9 seconds, he's receiving a 75% attack buff from content on top of the scroll. All right, and then on top of that, if we look at Pumpkin Pie skill, while Pompon is in the field, right, you are actually going to be giving the summoned units 45% of attack speed. Okay, so we are receiving 75% extra attack from cotton, 45% extra attack speed from Pumpkin Pie, and on top of that, we have someone like we have Snow Sugar, as well as the other summoner is gonna be Licorice right now. Okay, so these are going to be our main 4 summoners, and on top of that, if we are going to be getting, okay, our crunchy chip cookie, crunchy chip is gonna be right over here in the front. Of course, I believe that Licorice here is going to be the one that is probably going to be replaced, because of the fact that his skill is not really giving a buff to the summoned unit. It is geared towards everyone, and honestly speaking, his skill is pretty lackluster, and his stat in general right now is just not as good as we wish it could be. Okay, so probably in this place, some of the cookies you can use is going to be Clotted Cream. Okay, you can use Clotted Cream to do some extra damage, or you can use someone like Pure Vanilla. You can use Parfait, you can use Herb in order to have a little bit more healing to have your cookies survive. Okay, so your main damage dealer in this case is going to be, of course, crunchy chip cookie right over here, and then is going to be cotton, Pompon or Pumpkin Pie, and then Snow Sugar as well. So all of them are going to be doing a ton of damage, and of course the topping for our crunchy chip cookie is going to be full solid almond. Probably without a doubt, this guy probably is going to be using that, or a mixture of a juicy apple jelly. So it could be like 2 juicy apple jelly or 3 juicy apple jellies and then 2 solid almond, but you are probably going to have him get a bit more damage resist just because of the fact that he needs to tank for the team. Of course, summon units can work without having like a full solid almond build. There are cases where Clotted Cream as well as Snow Sugar are using 5 of the Syrian Raspberry because of the fact that Cotton and Pompon are going to be able to tank for your team. All right, so let's look at the treasures. Treasures are going to be this. Of course, we're going to need the scroll. All right, scroll, no doubt. And then we are going to need a pincushion, and I believe the jelly watch is probably going to be the best thing. So in this case, all right, if this thing actually works, okay, the pincushion is going to be increasing the attack of the summoned units by 80% at max level. All right, and on top of that, the scroll at max level is also going to be increasing the attack of your cookies by 59.7%. Of course, Crunchy Chip Cookie is going to be receiving the scroll buff as well as the pincushion if this skill is true, meaning that we are going to be getting 75% from Cotton. On top of that, we are going to be getting the 59.7% from the scroll, and on top of that, we are getting extra 80%. Means that we are going to be getting a total of 214.7% extra attack on Crunchy Chip Cookie, meaning that this guy is actually going to be broken. And on top of that, if we are able to get the extra attack based on the crit percentage that we talked about in the previous video, then this guy actually might just become one of the most broken cookies inside of the game. And of course, this is all according to the leak. Nothing is certain. I don't know how accurate these leaks were in the past, but you know, all we can do now is wait and see exactly what we are going to be getting for this cookie. All right, so rest of the cookie toppings are going to be probably for Cotton, full sweet chocolate. Of course, pumpkin pie is going to be going with full solid almond. And I feel like because of the fact that our Crunchy Chip Cookie is going to be so good, I would rather focus on getting a bit of damage resist on Snow Sugar, so that we're going to go with 3 Syrian Raspberry, 2 solid almond. I feel like you can probably use full swift chocolate for Clotted Cream, but it will always depend on what the cooldown of Crunchy Chip Cookie is going to be, because in the beginning you are actually going to be using pumpkin pie skill, and then right after that it's going to transition to Cotton, and then probably depending on how long his cooldown is in the beginning, whether it be the 5-second star, 6-second star or not, will determine whether he's going to use this skill or Clotted Cream is going to follow up right after. If that is going to be the case, then probably going to have to switch out Clotted Cream Cookies topping a little bit and adjust the toppings accordingly. But I feel like this is going to be probably, if the skill is actually broken as it is saying in the leak, then this team might actually just become one of the best and most used team inside of the game. Okay, because not only is he going to be an epic cookie, 4 of the team members in this team are going to be epic, and then of course Clotted Cream can be replaced with so many different cookies, like even Dark Cow, Eclair, Frost Queen, Sea Fairy. I would say you can put another healer in there, like I said, like Pure Vanilla, Parfait Herb, Pomegranate. There's just so many. All right, so I would say you will just have to see how broken this guy is gonna be, and let me know down in the comments below what team you guys will make and what you guys think would be a OP team for our new cookie, Crunchy Chip Cookie. Anyways guys, I hope you guys are excited for the next update. I hope not only is Cookie Run Kingdom going to be adding a new cookie, I hope that they are going to be doing something with the resource aspect as well as the story aspect. I hope this is not just a side update where they're just gonna add a slap on a new cookie and then be over with it, but do a little bit of adjustment and things like that. We're gonna have to wait until more update news are going to be shared from Cookie Run Kingdom's YouTube channel as well as the Twitter post. But get your resources ready, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you guys are notified when I do upload new videos on YouTube. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.